Arsenal post-match reaction. The game ended 2-1 with Fellaini and his big head scoring the goal at the end. A good ending to the game, but a really boring game, really drab game. United started really well in the first half. We scored the goal and then we just took all foot off the pedal, off the gas. We never got into second, third, fourth gear. We just stuck in first gear, playing slow, lethargic football, no tempo, nothing really. Um, Arsenal had a few good moments in the first half, but they didn't threaten. And the second half, we lost the ball with the mix-up with Matic and Herrera. We basically gifted Arsenal a goal, a good finish from Mkhitaryan. Good for him. Happy for him, I guess. And then we still didn't do anything. We had a lot of possession in the second half. Arsenal basically parked the bus with the young team. Put 9-10 men people behind the ball with a couple of outlets. But it was too easy for us to keep the ball, and we were just too slow. We didn't really attack. It took us up till 85th minute to actually build momentum and tempo because the game is ending. And we scored a goal through Fellaini, a beautiful header by him. He did something, right? I mean, that's what he was sent on to do, win the balls high up the pitch. And we can long ball it to him, chest it down and build an attack, bypass Arsenal's midfield maybe. Get in crosses that someone could head in, because we definitely lost Lukaku, for example, so we needed, as a Mourinho team, he always likes one tall guy in the team up front. But I mean, it was just really flat to watch. I mean, I can understand the season is done, but it's been flat all season in many games as well. It's not just this game. So this is really, really flat. Not exactly happy with the game, but I mean, glad we won and got 3 points, so it's bearable now. But that was just really flat. For next season, we definitely need better players. We need to up our tempo. We need to be consistent every game. It's happened too many times. Happening against West Brom as well. We were really flat and we couldn't score. Then we did score today. We scored a goal in the first half. It definitely helped, but just too flat. Just too flat. I think Martial came on and he started beating people, which was really good. He started exciting the crowd, which was good. But then again, his quality in the final turn wasn't that really good. So that's another thing. We've just been lacking consistency in all areas. A lot of young players as well. But we really need to improve next year. Hope this team gels better. Hope Sanchez improves, Pogba improves, Lukaku improves, and that as a team we all improve, because it's been really, really flat. We need a couple of players, 2-3 players to just sort of spice up that team a little bit, increase the quality, increase the pressure as well, because it seems like when we had the pressure that we need to get a goal if we want to win this game in the last 5 minutes, we sort of could do something, and we started attacking more. We started boxing Arsenal in their box more as well. Tactically, we didn't do much different. I think one big problem that I saw was that there was a huge gap between our midfield and attack, which always made it hard for our midfield to link up with attack, especially after Herrera came off and Fellaini came on. Herrera didn't provide a lot of passing outlet. It was too much side-to-side passing from him as well. Pogba looked good in the first half, was in control, but again, after the first goal, we didn't really create much. In the second half when Fellaini came on, because he just went high up the pitch so we could play long balls to him, and Pogba was a bit deeper. It was just too much gap. Whenever I see us play, I always feel like there's a lot of gap between our players. That's also because we don't really press high up the pitch too much. Our defenders are pretty deep, so that requires our midfielders to pass really well. They need to be really, really good at threading passes through a whole team, and that sort of makes it easier for the other team to defend as well. So either we get better players, we're better at passing, we produce better quality in the final third from our wingers, especially, who always like to cut inside. That's another thing. And we need to improve our crossing of the ball. Young Valencia didn't really cross well at all until that final cross that led to the goal. And we didn't make a lot of runs. Lingard didn't make a lot of runs. Sanchez didn't make a lot of runs. Same as Lukaku. Usually you see Lukaku recently going out to the wide right and making more runs and creating more space in the center. We didn't see much of that either. So a lot of things that could have been better. It's been really flat. I just hope after the World Cup with the preseason that we just improve. That's all I can hope for. Anyway, guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching as always. Like, share, subscribe, or tell your friends, tag your friends. A bit low. The game didn't excite me, so I'm flat as well. I'm not happy. I'm not sad. Just flat. Anyway, guys, take care. Bye bye.